Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the ephemeral one, your god of heresy, sincerity, and lies. And welcome back to more Death Stranding 2. Oof. Unfortunately, our ship is a little out of commission at the moment, and we're about to take on the major job from the Phantom Smith to get down to F6, the last major not city on Australia, I believe. Yeah, Chiral Field prototypes to F6. They are hazardous cargo.
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Updating information with data from within chiral network coverage only.
Okay. Okay. So, hazardous cargo will explode if significant amount of damage or in a single blow. Also explode if cumulative amount of damage matches a certain point, can handle with care. Okay. In this case, I'm gonna unload the carrier, take that with me. Alright. Anything on A-Pass I can help out with? Sharing boost. Cargo grenades is nice, but nothing especially necessary. Sensor mode. Faster order preparation. Okay. And yeah, the chiral shock cannon we got, but more than anything. Alright, folks. Yeah, we're not looking to... Our vehicle's pretty much shot. So we'll just dismantle it. Oh, that's the other thing I should make. Is take on orders. No, fabricate. Just some container repair sprays. Just one. Okay. Place some backpack. Okay. Alright. So, to get there, officially speaking, it's a straight shot down. It's just that getting that straight shot down, yeah, from where we are, yeah, it's not going to be an easy way down, but it's entirely possible to do. Okay. Yep. Nothing else we can do but keep going. Could take a truck, but yeah, I think we're better off on foot. Yeah. Thesis on Ghost Tech. Yeah, so they'll explode if we hit it too heavy of a drop. So just have to be careful. Yeah. Don't get overzealous. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We'll be able to take that way down. And we'll just pick up the Thesis. Alright. Okay. PCC level 1. Yeah. Alright. Definitely don't want to take the jump pad. And just hold her. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Nothing too bad so far. Yeah. Yeah, it's 2,000 meters, but we're pretty close. It's a pretty clear shot. But I can see what the trouble is. That's a bandit camp up there. Isn't it? Okay, and that's why they would have given us the PCC level 1 to throw down a shelter. Yeah. Yep. So, did I pick it up? I picked up the PCC level 2. Now, there's a couple ways we could do this. One of the easiest would be the cargo catapult. I could launch it over towards the city. Ah, another way would be just throwing down a timefall shelter, and then I can just go over and take care of the bandits. Yeah, the catapult, why not? Alright. Alright, definitely don't care about this, so. Alright. Yeah, dismantle this one. Alright. Steep slope. Yeah, okay. Okay. So the closest I could do it is here.
Done and dusted.
Alright. So let's see.
Construction process now complete.
Alright. Okay, I can't enter because I have. Okay. But... okay, so I couldn't with the thesis. It's too much. Okay. Power gloves. Yeah. Okay. So say we did that. Yeah. Okay, that's as far as it'll go. Let's see it. Okay. Didn't get as far as I would have liked. Alright. So... go. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Attach carrier, get on my back, and then I can ride. Why not? It gets us a nice way to go.
Don't you dare drop me, Sam!
Alright. Hell of a way to enter a base, huh? Ow.
Are you injured, Sam?
Yeah, but I'll be alright. Yep. Yep. Hell of a way to enter a base. Yep. There we go. Alright. Like, this was stupid, but at least it was kind of funny. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. There we go. Yep. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's go for... Alright. Yep. Nice. Oh, I love it. Alright. Alright. Okay. Definitely love the sticks. Crypto. Okay. Yep. And hello. Ah. Come here. There we go. Love the staff. Okay. Nice. Okay. Lots of these idiots. Alright. There's a few more. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yeah.
Are you okay, Sam?
Yeah. Not in the greatest position, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, get flanked on all sides. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yep. Nice. Okay. Completely empty. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Okay. How many more? Alright. Okay. Let's see, how many more are left in the base down here? Okay. Let's go. Yep. Alright. Oh. Nice. Alright. Yep. Okay. We'll come down and around. Yep. Alright. Alright. Got him. There we go. And this should be about it. Yeah. And get away. Okay. There we go. Alright. And destroy this. Hack and destroy. And we're good. Anyone left standing? Not seeing anyone upright. Never mind. It looks like there's one. Yeah. He's all the way over on the other end. We could just leave, but, we've come this far. We might as well take them all out. Alright. Alright. Almost there. Alright. What I can do, though, is another crypto bio. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. There he is. Yep. Enemy base neutralized. Perfect. Oh. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and take a drink, Sam. Alright. Okay. Go fetch our stuff and keep on our way. So you could either be extremely stealthy or cargo management, get the... Yep, destroyed ceramics, yeah. Floating carrier offload. Let's see. Twin rods, damn good work. Okay. Everything I can get off of Sam at this point is probably for the best. MP grenade, can that go in the... Okay. Custom twin rod, yeah, well... Hang on, tool rack, yeah. Container repair spray, yeah. Alright. Okay, calm down. Nope. Not looking to detach it, we're looking to... Nope. Good grief. Retrieve cargo. Alright, load on the carrier. Perfect. Yep. And final one. Load on the cargo. Alright. Okay. So these are explosives, so that was definitely one of the... Yeah, we're looking for the cheap kill on you kind of things. Alright. Okay. So from where we are, the only thing that kind of sucks is we do need to get on the other side of the river, so we need to go east a little. Okay. Yep. Let's get out of here and then we'll go. Yeah. Yeah. Need to go east more. Up, up, up. Up. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we did pretty well clearing out that base. Well, here's hoping the rest of this trip is pretty uneventful. Sam is exhausted, though. The cold is getting to us. Yep. Canteen is empty. Used up all our blood. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Right, here we are. Alright. Looks like we're getting down low. Yep. If we can get on the left side, we should be alright. Now this is a throwback song. If I'm not mistaken, this was in the first game. And the sun has risen. Alright. Just a little further. Oy. Yeah, that fight wasn't easy. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's not worried about anything else. Any extra cargo. Tar therapist. Oh, we needed that. Because we didn't have anything for the tar therapist before, so we do need to pick that up. Alright.
Gotta stay warm.
Yeah, that's what the movement's for. We're almost there. Alright. Alright. Anything else we need to pick up? Oh, battery's fully charged. We're almost there. Yeah, as much as it would be to go down up there and grab that. Yeah. Alright, we're at least out of the cold. Out of the snow directly. Yeah. Alright. Don't know, folks. I think we made it. Yep. Get us some blood back in us.
Oh, that's good.
Alright. That helps. And it's finally warm enough we don't have the constant cold debuff. Okay. Yeah, we're finally warming up. Alright. We will need to get across the river. But I could see a couple places where that may be possible without causing an explosion. Yeah, we're looking for the most narrow place, because this is pretty quick flow of water. Alright. Yeah, looks like it's... I said, it looks like it's widening out here, so it might be easier to get across. Alright. Still pretty quick flowing, but... I'm only seeing blue. Yeah, it's relatively shallow. We're gonna try it. Alright. How we looking? Oh, here. Our canteen should be... Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. Careful. Yeah. Haven't had a real water crossing hazard. And this one won't be much of one either. It's shallow enough. Alright. And there we go. Just that easy. Alright, folks. And short of some major stupid fuck-ups, well, got it. We got it. I'm sure there's a couple more missions we're gonna have to do before the end, but only time will tell. But man, we made it to the end. The last major knock base.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Oh yeah.
Process your orders and request.
Here we go.
Contamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
There you go. Only... Ghost Tech only had 3% damage.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I can...
There it is.
Marvelous. This is an absolutely impeccable condition. Well, now, this was not a delivery I was expecting you to bring to my door.
Alright.
I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks to you. Let's both continue. Go ahead and connect your...
Alright. We already know what that looks like, and that is... Yeah. F6, Pierre Southern. Okay. The Chiral Cannon, a weapon component for pickup off-roader, automatically fires accelerated chiral particles at enemies within range. Slow to fire, but extremely powerful. Bringing this cannon to populated areas is strongly discouraged. And spiked tires for slopes. Ah. Alright.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yep, the Virtuous Deliverer.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roads. You'll
Indeed.
find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions.
Yep.
Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely.
Yeah.
In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction.
getting through the
Swap them in and
snow.
out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain.
How does the chiral cannon work?
It fires chiral particles at an extremely high velocity.
Okay.
Its considerable size makes it impractical to carry, so we've designed it to be mounted on pickup off-roaders instead.
Which
Whilst
makes
it needs
sense.
a moment to charge before it can be fired, it boasts tremendous stopping power. And it will automatically track hostile targets, allowing you to engage with ease whilst driving. Giant BTs and ghost mechs are tougher than ever these days. It's truly unfortunate, but we have no choice but to rely on weapons of this caliber. A necessary escalation to combat Higgs and his forces.
Yeah.
But I must also reiterate that due to the destructive potential of this cannon, it should never be used where humans may be harmed.
Because it can kill. Okay. And what other kind of research do you
In the
do
wake
here?
of the Death Stranding, we've been witness to all manner. The research team to which I belong has worked to classify said phenomena, that we might determine which can be leveraged for practical applications. The Phantom Smith is also one of our number. The two of us shared a mentor, as it happens. The man responsible for developing the navigational systems of the DHV Magellan. His influence is largely why I study vehicles and related tech.
Makes
We don't
sense.
yet know why ghost mechs are able to operate outside of Cairo. And if the underlying principles of this theory prove true, fortunately, the cargo you've brought may well hold. I strongly suspect we'll make rapid progress in the days to come. Meaning you.
Alright. Well, for now, see you later, man.
Thank you again. I'll be sure to continue my... I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement. Any assistance you can provide. Oh, before you... A gift, I was instructed. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV... I'll need some time to prepare it for transport there. In the meantime, please... I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake.
Okay.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. And to prepare for what's to come.
Yeah. So, rest before the next one.
Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges.
No shit.
They used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions. Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other
She's
words,
dead.
Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation.
So you're gonna throw us to the wolves?
APAC and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now.
Yeah, so... The one funding us is probably not... Okay. Oof. Yep. Hey, I think this is the first time in a long time we've used the private room in an actual base. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that sucked. Thank you for getting through that, Sam. That sucked. Alright. Is frostbite and sunburned. Yeah. Alright.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Hey, Hartman.
Just like old times. Where are we? This place does wonders for my mood.
What's up, Hart?
The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well,
Okay.
at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00.
Yeah.
And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only one. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago, and may very well have been a connection with Neil.
Well,
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it.
no.
If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Warm bath does sound
Hint, 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 hint.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
All right. Yeah, this is the. We've been aboard the Magellan so much.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman.
Yeah.
I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship.
Nice.
That won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knott is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak.
Love
Just
to hear
a
it.
few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knott delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Gotcha. All right. So, customized look. Oh, Hartman's heart-shaped glasses. No, I'm good. The TL2s. And yeah. Yeah, Sapien Ludens. Yep. Okay. Screen image. Really cool. Oh, of course. Junji Ito, Pecora. God, this game is such of a nerd's game for other nerds. These are my hyperfixations. Cat. Alright. Okay. Those are good. Yeah, have a crypto buyout. One more. And have a drink. After that run, yeah, you deserve it, Sam. Getting across that mountain, ugh. One more. You know, I have yet to drink all three, so... Alright. There we go. That's good. And... anything else? What you got, doll man?
I dare say tomorrow may have mastered her unique abilities. She can complete the apple aging exercise flawlessly and with remarkable consistency. It's been a boon for her confidence.
Anything else?
Oh boy, I really miss the taste of food.
I can
Here,
imagine.
Southern of South, to think his mentor was instrument. One could go so far.
Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm kind of tempted to do the VR. But, yeah, let's just get out of here. It's kind of a mislabeled thing, though, to say that we're being funded by Bridget Strand. She's been dead.
Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Wir auf dem Entscheiden. You're the father.
Okay. So Neil Vana and yeah, that's something Sam never fucking wanted to see. But the question is, why is Lou showing us this? How is Lou showing us this? Alright. Okay. So, next job.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry.
Okay.
You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tana. Anyway, take on the main order, pick up the cargo.
Gotcha.
Sam, you'll forgive
Yeah.
me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would
Right.
be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect.
Not
Charlie
necessarily.
was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA.
Look,
Of
if
course, it now seems
if it's
likely
Die
that
Hardman,
Charlie
I'm not
does
surprised.
exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As
Yep.
such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders, as always.
Yeah. The job didn't change. Whoever's funding it, the job didn't change, so... Alright, so now we gotta deliver all the special parts to... the Magellan. Okay. Rocket components to the Phantom Smith. Well... Okay. We'll just do the main job first. Alright. Okay, so way too much. Carrier. Okay. Vehicle. Okay. Yep, let's go with the off-roader. Alright, vehicle customization. Tires. Alright. Chiral cannon. Okay, sticky cannon definitely. No. Heavy machine gun. And batteries. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, they gave us all the truck stuff, so load it. Okay, hang on. Oh, bring out the truck. I forgot I'd left it in the garage. Okay. Alright. Now, cargo management. Okay. Store materials. Okay, all this can be recycled. Floating carrier can go on our back. And let's see. Right, I keep the tar therapist thing, floating carrier. Okay, oxygen mask. Okay. Yeah, the only other thing is these all get recycled. Yeah, so I just need more blood bags. Nope, okay. Alright. Let's go. Alright.
Feels good.
Winter tires. Okay. Oh. What's up?
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence.
Okay.
I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00.
I
As
love the
told you
logic.
before, it's much easier to get around their security from here.
Yeah.
We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28.
But
This was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Cord Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified. And now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28.
so it was
Per the official records, however,
Niels.
BB-00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise.
So Neil saved
Who do
Lou.
you think was behind this deception?
Neil?
Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie.
Oh.
And she did it all, just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Yeah.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Which makes me believe that Lou had something else a little special that she needed. Alright. The other guy, the tar therapist. That's a little more bumpy road than I feel like dealing with. For now, yeah. We'll just follow the road up. Follow the river up. Okay. We'll stick to the main quest, but for now. Alright. Alright. Go pick up some other stuff. Yep. Follow the river up. Get more stuff for the tar therapist in the meantime. BB. Okay, BTs. Of course. Alright. Alright.
Have you noticed it, Sam? There's a BT nearby.
Yeah. Yep. Alright. Okay. How big? Alright, definitely one of the big ones. And it's a gazer. Oop. Alright. 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 Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Bye-bye. Okay. How far? Okay, we just took a way around. We're not bad off. Okay. Should be relatively smooth. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Well, they spotted us, but... Alright. Yeah. Not too bad. Alright. Yeah, we made it pretty clean out of the BT area. Having the extra traction tires will be proven out to be pretty good. Alright. Wow. Man, the tar therapist's got all sorts of shit all over the place. Alright. Yeah, go pick that stuff up. Yeah, I'll just go pick. Alright, take a minute. Alright. Climbing anchor. But someone already used one. Sweet. Alright. What the f- I was holding the goddamn climbing anchor.
Okay, Sam?
Oh well. Okay. Did it break? Alright, means I gotta take the long way around. Yeah. Because there's no way directly up. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way up. So I gotta go down. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Hang in there, Lou. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Oop. Shit. Okay. Yep. Alright. Alright. Come on. Alright. Oh, fuck!
Get it. Oh boy, that must hurt.
Yeah. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Fuck, man. Well, this is what I get for getting greedy. Alright. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Yep, that's what I get for getting greedy. Ugh. Okay. Yep. Alright. Okay. Alright. Nice. Alright. There we go. Here we go. Just a little bit more. Alright. Made it. Alright. Ooh, free grenade launcher. That's nice. There you go, guys. Average damage 43%. Jesus. Okay. Low rank.
I'll come back. Just give me a...
B rank.
There don't seem to be any real problems with the cargo. Looks like the end is finally in sight, Sam.
Yep. Alright.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Yep.
Here's a little something for you.
Hologram data. Ah, Tarman. So if you want
Prepare
to...
the main cannon for immediate use, and look into making improvements. It won't be long now till the DH3 Magellan is fully operational. Anyway, I'd better hurry. Thanks again.
Okay, so the ship's good.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Yeah.
It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rip.
Nice as that would be, that's not what we're gonna do. I got too much crap for the tar therapist, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go after the tar therapist. Okay. Okay. There it is. Okay. So easiest way will probably be nah, it's only up. It's only a kilometer away. It'll probably be easiest to take the up road and then slide down to it. So, alright. Okay. Okay, this cliff is all sheer fucking drop. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna suck. But there's no really good place to go down. Yeah, like, almost all of this is just sheer fucking drop. And there's no really good... Yeah, there's no good place to come down. Okay, this is the minimum, so... Alright. Folks, here we go! Boing! Ooh! Ooh! Yep. Okay. And from here, that we can go down and around... Okay. There is a way down and around over here. Okay, how bad did the cargo management... How bad? Yeah, 50... God damn, that's fragile. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. Alright. Yeah. There are parts that are bad, but... nothing really. Okay. It's a bit tight, but we should be able to make it. Alright. Alright. Yep. Now this part's... yeah, it's a little steep driving, but nothing too nightmarish. Alright. Hey, if somebody gets a machine gun out of it, so be it. Alright. Tar therapist. Okay. Let's see. Is there any good way? Not really. Take it easy. Where are we looking? That's the main mission. Tar therapist. Yeah. High traction wheels are nice. Alright. Alright. Maybe we can drive back around. Yeah. Alright. Not really. At least it doesn't look like it. Yeah, no. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we can probably drive down and around. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Oh wow, somebody's actually done the road. Okay. Bits and pieces of the road are done. Yep. There we go. That's it. Alright.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Let's deliver. Alright.
Hello. Welcome to my humble abode. You must be a porter. Excellent. I really didn't think I'd ever see this cargo. You
Luckily, the status doesn't matter.
Of that I have no doubt.
Golden Hunters. Auxiliary cannon. They will burst open above the target location, transforming into golden hunters that will drag nearby humans into the tar, eliminating them without causing a void up. They are also effective at slowing down humanoid and ghost mechs. That's a hell of a...
A Cupid? Oh, so that's why you and Drawbridge are out here.
Okay. And that's the Far Eastern Corps. Alright. So, overall, there's what? Only 3-4 more areas?
Your current porter grade.
Alright.
What a fascinating experience, this chiral network. Like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm a tar therapist. I heal people and fix natural anomalies with methods rooted in my own independent study of tar. My theories have other applications too, such as... You see, I believe they can be launched from... To avail yourself of their services, you would need only request 5, and when deployed against human belligerents in this fashion, the Golden Hunters utilize tar to... But, be warned, you can only call upon them within their...
Launching Golden Hunters? Really?
As you may know, all manner of hunters dwell within the tar currents. When Golden Hunters are alerted to the presence of humans, they attempt to bind them with tar and ferry them to the other side. I ran a few simulations with APAS which have already produced results. Anyway, they confirm that a DHV Magellan.
Alright.
To do so with acceptable accuracy requires network coverage, so this won't always... There's zero risk of triggering a void.
Okay. And a tar therapist.
Tar is not only intrinsically entwined with the other side, but also exerts an influence on human health and other natural phenomena. If applied correctly,
can use it to resolve all manner of physical and mental imbalances. I've begun putting my theories into practice here. You can learn all about it by reading the corpus. Oh, yes. You've met... He's one of the few who truly, with his continued support and the aid of the chiral network.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I gotta head out.
You. Do visit again. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Any other orders? Breakable to bring... to fetch and then bring to the... Bring him. Okay. Sure. And that's over by South Fort Knott. Funny we just have a stretch of road built. Alright.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright. Oh, wow. Oh, that was easy. Alright. So, with this in the network, there's also this mine, which will need all sorts of resources to put back into work in order, but... Yep. That's the main story one. The one we're looking for, though, is up over here. Doesn't look like this mine has... Okay. Doesn't look like the mines... Okay. Well, don't see any... like, swarms or anything around it. Let's see. Well, let's see. Okay, if we were to restore this mine, what do we need? Alright. Alright. We need special alloys and resins. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Cover his cargo. Yep. But yeah. Because the mines are supposed to be getting you the materials you need to be able to do... Yeah, and then the monorails are to move large shipments of materials. I've largely been ignoring it just because I felt... My first time through, I felt like just huffing it and doing it the hard way. But I think we're pretty much past that point. So I think we're to the point where I can comfortably say we should start really looking to build out. Alright. 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 Let's see it. Oh. Yeah, might as well. Alright. Purchase and equipment. Alright. 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 Nice. Oh, right, because we have the gloves. Oh, gods, I forgot we have the gloves so we can magnetically check it. Okay. Alright. Metals. And... is that all of it?
You're mine.
4 of 6. Nope, nothing there. Across the room. Alright. Oh, I heard one. Okay. The rest are up here, past the trees. Okay, there we go. Pick up the goodies.
Gotcha.
And... there we go.
You're mine.
Recovered everything then?
Yep.
Great. Let's get it delivered.
Back to the tar therapist. Just gotta be a little careful. Yeah. Just can't take any major drops because this stuff's fragile. Alright. Alright. Take the generator, get some extra battery juice. Powered up. Beautiful. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright. Slowly. Alright. Just gotta be careful. Alright. Okay. Alright. Nice. Alright. Alright, almost there. And lots of legs. Okay. Trick is getting to this guy without bumping into the rocks. Alright. Alright. Should be good from here. Yeah, because this guy's place is a little on the awkward side to reach. Yep. Alright. Nice. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Got you some goodies, buddy.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Yep, yep. Alright. No damage. Yep, we seen us deliver.
Sorry that you had to brave the time for. It has a way of seeping into the car, after all. I expect you're already feeling a bit downcast.
Nah.
Hopefully completing these orders.
Yep.
Oh, this appears to be it. So many orders handled in a single outing. Yours is a car overflowing.
Nice. 2. Yep, and it's Kathy.
You have such a refreshing energy and a strong...
Nice.
A true man of action.
Feather canteen.
I've increased your materials allocation, so why not use more?
Now displaying your current
Nice.
I'd like you to take this canteen with you. It has certain... I think you'll find that it's even more effective than your... When we overreach, we risk them. It'll help ensure the best of luck.
Nice.
Order completed. Well done.
Any other orders? Nope. And we'll just we'll just entrust that.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Alright. So we got the tar. That puts us at... Okay. So that's the whole of the west. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more people. 5 more bases, and we are all set. Alright. So for now, they want us to rest in the Magellan. So, let's go do just that. Alright. Alright. And we're off. Yeah, these high grip tires make a world of difference. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yep, need to get to the Magellan. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Easiest way. Okay, head west. Then. Yeah. Yep, so. Yeah, get around the rock. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Because there is... Yeah. A straight shot. We just need to get over through this. And around this narrow pass. And then it should be a straight shot to the Magellan. Just a little bit more. And there we go. There we go. Yep. Oh, this is gonna suck a little. Oof. Yep. There we go. Nah, it's a straight shot. But yeah, only 5 more shelters and we're done. And we've connected all of Australia. Where it's going to connect to is going to be the interesting question. Oh well. And hey, this truck's done a lot of good work for us already. Alright. Let's see it. Alright. Home sweet home. We'll do the equipment maintenance when we get after we get some rest. So for now, let's get some rest and see what the next story beat is. Alright. Sam, really? Grab a pillow. Please, I'm sure there's at least one on this damn ship. Like, I know you're exhausted, but just one pillow. Oh. Alright. Oh, here we go. Check on Lou. Lou having a party? Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Sam, the next site you'll be putting on the grid is the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Yep.
There have been some developments. Armed survivalists have established a base in between us and the observatory, and they've also set up some chiral jammers.
Time to
Now,
punch
we
through.
won't be able to proceed with our plans until they're out of commission. And that's not our only concern. Ghost mechs have been spotted in the region, and we have every reason to assume that they're making preparations to hinder our efforts.
Yep.
I'm afraid it's only going to get tougher from here on out. Once you've finalized your preparations, accept this main order from the delivery terminal.
Okay.
While you were resting, Fragile and the others made it back to the ship safe and sound. They were able to procure all the materials we needed without any issue.
Of course.
Our man has just finished installing our new main cannon. He said it will be some time before it's fully operational, though. Even so, the DHV Magellan has been restored, thanks to our combined efforts. Now, it's time for us to do what we can, and to finish what we've started.
And be backstabbed by the APAC because we're supposedly the UCA. You know what? We haven't gotten to play this in a little bit. And they mentioned that we're going to be fighting ghost mechs, so... Let's see. For their fundamentals... Pizza dough karate. Master the great spinning pizza strike. Oh, gods. Okay. Let's see this. Pizza dough. Okay. Press R2 to center your balance and then hold circle. Okay. The attack will break the enemy's block and inflict damage, while wheat flour is used to throw. The pizza dough is highly explosive. Okay. Okay. So we have a super magical spinning fist strike. Okay. Deliver all cargo 3. Yeah. Recover cargo 3. Defeat all the ghost mechs. Okay. What are they giving me? Canteen level 2. Maser handgun. Okay. 10 of them. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay. Yep. 2. Yep. Yep. Nice. Yep. Okay. Okay. How many more? Alright. No, I did get him. Okay. Alright. There they are. There's the next 5. Oh no. Alright. Yep. Okay. Nice. Alright. Nice. Okay. Okay. And let's switch over to the shotgun level 2. Yep. Alright. Yep. There we go. Alright. Alright. Last one. Ow. Yep. Nope. There we go. Yep. Yep. It's the backpack, right? Yeah. Yep. Oh, grenade. Yep. There it is. Alright. Yep. Get up. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Probably not the highest rank. No, it's S rank. Total score 8,500. Alright. Tomorrow still beat us out, actually. No, okay, we beat out tomorrow. Yep. Okay. Then defeat 30 enemies with your bare hands. Remember, that includes just picking up the materials and beating them in the face with it. Alright. Alright. Canteen. Okay. Alright. Yep. There we go. Nope. Yep. 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 Alright. There we go. Nope. There we go. Yep. 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 Alright. Alright. Pick him up. Pick him up. Nope. There it is. Yep. Ow. Yep. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. Yep. God damn. Nope. Nope. Come on. Yep. Alright. Yep. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Couldn't get him to pick up the damn... Couldn't get him to pick up the damn box, because that was the biggest thing. Basically, you need to do this as quick as possible. Is pick the box. Wait, what's in the... Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Yep. Okay, if I could pick it up. Yeah. 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 I don't know why he's refusing to... Okay. Sincerely. Alright. Combat Power Gloves, level 2. Okay, we start with level 2 Power Gloves. Okay. Alright. Okay. So... Okay. That's gonna make a difference. Yep. There it is. Yep. 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 There it is. Yep. Nice. Yep. Of course. Nice. Okay. Pick up the container box. Pick up the container box. Yep. Nice. Okay. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Nice. Yeah, gotta get out of there. Yep. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Ow. Yep. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Yep. Alright. Yep, got me on that one. Damn. Yeah. One more. Okay, they at least give us the power gloves to help push back a bit. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. 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 Alright. I could swear I was holding block, but whatever. Nope. Yep. Yep. There it is. Okay. Nice. Alright. Yep. 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 There we go. Nope. Nope. Yep. 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 Ow. Yep. 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 Ow. Ow. Ah! Fuck this shit, man. Oh well. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go. Another day, more the shit to ship. Alright. So, our next job. Let's see it.
Did you sleep well, Sam?
Decently.
Repairs of the DHV Magellan are now complete. We're ready for you to chart our next course. The main cannon is being fitted as well, but it'll take a while for it to be calibrated. I'll let you know when it's ready for use. Anyway, the new and improved DHV Magellan is now at your service.
Happy to hear it.
Anything you need to do out there, then prepare to continue expanding the chiral network. We're counting on you, Sam.
So what's the job? Right, the assault. Alright. Looks like break that base, and then continue on.
Sam, this is Charlie.
Yeah?
The next order requires that you accomplish two specific objectives. First of all, you are to proceed to the armed survivalist base and destroy all the chiral jammers you find there. So long as even a single one remains active, you will be unable to use your... It is therefore essential that you remove this. Our latest reports indicate that there are hostiles on site who... This would give them a significant defensive advantage. So engaging them... If you intend to go on the offensive, consider the prop. After you have destroyed all the chiral jammers, head directly to the southern... A contingent of ghost mechs has been sighted dangerously close to the facility.
So 2 fights back to back.
We need to bring it onto the chiral network before these mechs can get into position and prevent us from doing so. Once you've extended network coverage, there's no time.
Okay. So we're looking at a heavy assault. Okay. Alright, garage. Custom off-roader. Let's remove and go for that chiral cannon. Let's go for the big gun. Recycle. Alright. Then from there, cargo management. Let's see. Ceramics, recycle, recycle, recycle. Yep. Yeah. Recycle all of it. Custom twin rod I'll keep. Big bore handgun's fine. EX capture grenade, the high capacity. Okay, that's still good. Yep, and those are all good. Okay, that's a level 1 shotgun, so that can... the grenade launchers I'll keep, the metals... Okay. And go ahead and recycle all that. Alright, so... yeah, I can leave them on there for now. Now, for fabrication purposes... let's see... let's go for our level 2 lightweight assault rifle. And... second big bore. And a deployable shield. With... yeah, no. You know what? Chiral shock? Why not? We haven't gotten to try it out. Load them all onto the truck. Okay. By the way, attached to suit. Ah, that's the oxygen mask. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and just recycle that. Alright. Custom twin rod's actually been damaged quite a bit too. So we'll keep another high voltage rod. Nah, the twin rod. Place the backpack. Oh, okay. Alright.
Sam, you already destroyed all the chiral jammers, right? In that case, we can head straight to the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Oh, because I did that... oh, right. I did that on my way through. Whoops. Well, leave it to me to do all the work ahead of time. I do it the hard way. Alright. I'm not entirely sure what the bridge is for other than to try and fuck over someone by making them drop off a cliff. Oh well. Alright. But yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I already assaulted the base. So... I didn't have to. It was still fun. I got no complaints. Alright. And I'm kitted for war, so...
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
only for a moment. Yep. Yeah. We're fine. Alright. Man, we do have the heavy-duty cannon. It's not meant to be used against humans, but... oh, speaking of... I'll pick this up. Alright. Yeah, we'll just... Chiral shock cannon. Yeah, that can just go in the off-roader for right now. He'll just take that. Alright. 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 I couldn't resist. Okay. Yeah, the chiral jammers. Hey Sam, you already destroyed them. Yeah, they were in my way. Well, at least we're out of the snow. Okay. Yeah, down further. There'll be slopes. Okay.
See that, Sam? Those ghost mechs up ahead haven't noticed we're here. Let's try and keep it that way, shall we? That's the way.
That's one way to do it.
It's Tarman. We've almost finished making our adjustments for the DHV Magellan's main cannon. Once you brought the Southern Environmental Observatory into the chiral network, that region will be within range of our weaponry. So feel free to let us deal with the remaining hostiles over there. Just focus on getting you and your cube to the observatory and putting it on the grid ASAP.
Alright.
Do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see. Takes a while. Yeah, that'll do it. Love the cannon. At least I can very much understand now why they said just don't bring it anywhere near any humans. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Y'all want to catch up with me, feel free. I am perfectly content. We'll be there before you know it. Yep. And now we'll get to see a display of how good the DHV Magellan's new weapon is, I assume.
You're mine.
Alright. Boss fight? Okay. Okay. I got plenty of ammo. Okay.
How did all these ghost mechs manage to make it this far? The facility is in danger. We need to eliminate them before they attack.
Okay. Deployable shield. Let's see. Where's the chiral shock cannon? Place in backpack. Seven rocket launcher. Ooh. Okay. Let's start. Oh. Okay. There we go. All right. Yep. We'll start with. Yep. Ow.
Get behind cover.
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying. Fuck off. Fuck off with that bullshit. Alright. Yep. And Number 2. Yep. Yep. Number 3. Alright. Okay. And I think this will be nice. Yep. Alright. Yep. Yep. There we go. Yep. Yep. Good.
Here they come, Sam.
Perfect. And they just gave me the best toy in the game. Please, please. Make my fucking day. Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. Y'all don't know how to use this properly, do you? Love it. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. Offload unusables and yep. Yep. That's what I fucking thought. Got another heavy machine gun for me? Thank you. There we go. That it?
Oh, honestly, Sam, you're incredible. You should be able to connect the facility to the network.
Well, let's see. $132%. Probably only want me to take 100.
I'm sure we'd have survived if you hadn't. Let me check your...
Yep.
You fought like hell, mate. Thanks for the help.
Oh, well.
You know, I can't imagine what would have happened to this place if you'd never come along. And now we can finally get on the...
And there we go. Alright. The Western tip's there. Okay. Combat 2000. Ah, increase the damage by shells. Nice.
Connection established without issue. Our staff have all been taking shelter underground on account of... But now I think we can relax a little bit. Speaking of which, we've detected abrupt, indicative of plate gate. Keep expanding network coverage and we'll... Unfortunately, though, the tar currents near our facility are still looking awfully rough, so the DHV Magellan won't be able to join you here either. I'm afraid I can't do much for you given the circumstances. Just know...
Yeah, nah. Figured you ain't getting much out of it.
Uh-oh. Your cargo.
Yeah. Wow. No. I'm on fucking fire.
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason.
Get up!
To make me suffer, I know.
Make you suffer.
Yes.
Can't kill a repatriate for good. Boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So. Let's kick it off with some pain.
Yeah. It's just a fucking plasma flamethrower guitar. Fuck. Okay. Because if we just repatriate, he's going to be standing there looking to kill us again. So is there anything we can use to our advantage? Alright. Nothing there. Yeah. So what now? He just kills us again?
Oh yeah, my everlasting flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for pyrite. So, the moment you come back from the scene all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, the body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony. And then
Until
you'll die, and you'll return once more. Nothing you can do to get you out.
Right.
It won't be long before the pain becomes more than physical.
Okay. So you've got me stuck. So you've got me locked. Would there be anything else? Alright.
You all caught up now? And that thing and its colorful past? The whole child of a partner who betrayed you once upon a time thing, I mean. Yeah. That's it. Suffer for me, baby. There ain't no turning gazer for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side. So suffer. Yeah. Suffer. Through the day you were born.
Nah. Yeah. See, the only thing that makes a difference here is Sam has allies who will eventually come to figure this out. Why did the baby suddenly lose? Yeah. Its bait wasn't blinking chiralium. Wasn't blinking tar this time.
I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes, and I'll wait. And soon I'll see your smile in our dream.
All right. Force yourself forward. We can make it. Yep. because there's somewhere we can draw him. Because remember, we just linked the chiral network. If we can... Theoretically, we can lead him outside, and the Magellan could shoot him. Alright. Yeah. See. Come on. Come on, Sam. Get him outside. Get him outside. Get him outside. Even if I have to die 1,000 times to make it happen, get him outside. Yeah. And of course, she's already proven she can kick his ass. Yep. Alright. It feeds off of chiralium.
What did he do to you?
He's more prepared this time. Yeah. Because if he can keep her busy, he can get free shots in. Because after all, he's just a consciousness in one particular mech, but he can probably be transferred to the others. The headbutt. Ooh, this is gonna be... Oh, he's actually gotten to the point where he's gonna actually use the gun now. There it is. There's the Magellan's cannon. Now he's got a sample of her hair.
Oops. Catch you later.
Alright.
He's stuck in a loop of death and resurrection. Before his head is completely incinerated, he returns to us. His body is restored, only to be burned again. Don't. Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die. Come on, Sam. Come on.
Come on, where's Rainey?
I don't know what to do.
Rainey. There she is. There it is. go. Even got the rainbow flare. Oh, that's adorable. Pride may be over, but it never truly ends. Bravo. Excellent cutscene.
We've extended chiral network coverage all the way to the Southern Environmental Observatory, and it's all thanks to Sam. His injuries have completely healed, too. Deadman, by way of Hartman's Ha, said as much after he finished his examination.
Trust me, Fragile. I'm a doctor. And I know Sam's body better than just about anyone.
Aww.
He's doing fine. No need to worry.
Still rough on him, though.
Thanks to a healthy dose of Rainy's Corfol, he's as good as new. Or right as rain, as you might say. Even for a repatriate, to die and be resurrected so many times in quick succession. I feared the worst. It's a miracle he made it through.
It would have broken the lesser
Sorry
man.
to say that the tar currents near the Southern Environmental Observatory are still unstable. Consequently, we'll need to keep the DHV Magellan here to defend the facility for the time being. All things considered, paving the way to Terminal Fort Knott is a Herculean task. And Sam's going to have to dig deep to see it done.
Don't worry. Sam's up for the challenge.
Thanks to Tarman and Deadman's efforts, his Ha may have made a full recovery. But the same can't be said of his Ka. And this journey was also meant to give Sam's mind an opportunity to heal. Isn't that right, Fragile? Soon, we'll have linked up our final objective. This will mark the end of our travels together.
I wonder
Which
about
means
that.
the time to have that conversation with Sam is fast approaching. I believe we should tell him sooner rather than later. But what do you think? Well, perhaps I should broach the subject first.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Lou's not looking right in there.
Here, show me.
What do you think? It's almost like Lou's fading away.
Is that so? Then I'd say we're making progress.
I don't understand.
She asked me to help.
What?
Before we set out on our journey together, Fragile, she asked me to help you. To act as your therapist so that you could process the loss of your child. Sam, hear me out. Lou's been gone for a long, long time now.
No. Lou's right here. We just traveled across Australia together. I'll show you.
There it
The pod
is.
you brought on this journey has been empty from the start. The truth is, I'm the one who's been operating your Odra deck. And it's because of that connection that I was able to share your flashbacks.
Yeah.
Can you take a picture of us?
Yeah. It's been empty. And you're starting to see it.
Do you see? Nothing has changed. The pod has always been empty. We decided not to dispute what you said you saw, but to give you the support you needed instead. In this way, we believe we could help you come to terms with Lou's death.
Wait.
What do you mean lose death? What are you talking about?
Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
Fragile was only worried about you.
But just let him process.
I couldn't stand to leave you there, broken. I wanted you to live, to move forward.
So from the beginning, he was never there.
I wonder
Been
about
alone
this.
this whole time.
No, there's something.
Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected.
No, there's something in there.
He won't. He's gone. And that's that.
Trust me, Sam. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
No, there's something else here. No, I don't buy that Lou... I understand Lou's been dead, but that pod has had something this entire time. Even if it's just Lou's soul, there's some... What's with the strings? Yeah, open it up. If it's truly empty, there's something more here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But what about the then what are the visions coming from? Isolation. Yeah. And go fuck yourself.
Your next and final destination is in sight. Terminal Fort Knott. However, we've run into unforeseen difficulties. Connecting the final node to the network is not going to be as simple as we had hoped. Fortunately, Hartman has a device at his lab that should allow us to resolve this problem. But the DHV Magellan must remain stationed at the Southern Environmental Observatory to defend it from potential threats, meaning we cannot provide you with transport.
So I gotta drive it.
This far. Too far to give up when we're so close. Sam, you're the only one who can handle this job. Take as long as you need, but whenever you're ready, access the terminal at Hartman's lab and review the brief for this main order.
Yeah. So get to Hartman's lab and then to the final Knot City. Ghost mech spotted, yeah. Alright. Let's see.
Starman here. I want you to take a good look at the DHV Magellan. Her main cannons are operational, and it's all thanks to you. Contact us whenever you require fire support, and we'll be sure to oblige.
Alright. So, drawbridge support. Dollman, chiral cluster bombs. Okay, so you have to use some material for them, but you can get, yeah. Okay, anti-human. Chiral clusters are just anti-fuck everything.
Did you take a look at that post from the Southern Environmental Observatory on the SSS? It seems ghost mechs are active in their local region, and the tar currents there are still in a rather chaotic state.
Yeah.
This is Higgs's doing, all in service to a greater plan. We shouldn't underestimate him either, sir. Let's take care on our way to Hartman's lab.
Oh, yeah. Network stabilizers ready. Alright. Don't mind me just cleaning up.
Hartman's lab will require us to cover considerable distance, sir. But there are all kinds of things that can help us get there faster. Highways, zip lines, you name it. This journey is a major undertaking, so let's plan carefully and take advantage of everything that's available.
Yeah. So this quest will be from Hartman's lab. Okay, so we have to get back to the other side of the mountain, to Hartman's lab, all the way, then probably over here to the final port. Oy. Oh wow, never mind. That looks like that's really gonna be it. Alright, first things first.
No, it might be prudent to lay the groundwork for future travel. If you were to build structures and roads between Hartman's lab and the F7 North Distribution Center.
Yeah, I know. First things first, recycle. Okay, put in some chiral crystals. Ghost blade, blood bag, shotgun. Yep, recycle all that. Let's see. Yeah, I got a bunch of weapons. Yeah, so truck's still good. Garage. Honestly, yeah, I just need it to be, yeah, just repaired. Alright.
Patched up and good to go.
Yep. Plenty of weapons on it. Alright. And yeah, theoretically. I mean, the funny part is, if we really wanted to, why not? This'll be funny. Okay. I'm gonna store it, and we're just gonna teleport. Okay. Let's see. Okay, deployable shield, custom twin rods, the big gun. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so the... Okay, so we'll take 2 of the lightweights. And a grenade launcher. Okay. And the rest can store garage, store. Okay. Nice. Okay. And yeah, we'll just use a transponder to get there. Alright. Plenty of ways to get from Hartman's lab. Alright. There we go. So, from Hartman's lab, we're gonna have to bring what?
Ah, I see you came here by way of the transponder set. That's good thinking. It's a rather quick and efficient way to get from point A to point B, isn't it?
Yep.
For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main order. We can discuss them when we take a look at them. As for the cargo...
Alright, what do I need?
Sam, this is Charlie. Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown, though we strongly suspect Ghostneck sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the S7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility. Collect it. You know what to do.
Alright. So, taking it on. Alright. Has to go the whole way across into the mountains. No, to be fair, I mean, the easy answer is we'll cross over to F4 and then just cross it that way. Alright, lots of other orders. Okay.
Listen up, Sam. The F7 North distribute. The shortest, most direct path would involve you cutting through the snow. You might find zip lines, ladders, but without those conveniences, if you're still keen, make sure... Alternatively, you could forego the mountain route and circle round to take advantage of the roads to the east. Though if they're still in disrepair, or there aren't any bridges or other structures available. Finally, heading west around the mountains would mean retracing your steps and going back the way a fair few porters have already made use of. I imagine you'll find it easier that route will also bring you close to the monorail. Ultimately, though. So take a moment.
Well, in all truth, the simplest one is going east. Alright, we'll go east. Alright. Network stabilizer. Vehicle fabrication. Honestly, the tri-cutter? Yeah, I think we'll just do the tri-cutter. The tri-cruiser. And let's see. Extra battery. And additional armor. Perfect. Alright. Backpack. And... Nope. MP shells. Yeah, so I still need... Okay. So, yeah, still need points. Let's see if we can do it.
Order accepted.
We're not looking... Remember, this is a simple transport job. Yep. So from where we are, head west. Alright. It's a 4-kilometer run. Probably gonna end up being a little longer, but we can do it. Alright. Okay, and I forgot we have the gloves that let us pull. Alright, so yeah, we're bypassing the mountain.
I sincerely hope you understand, Sam. Fragile never stopped thinking about how all of this was affecting you. Whenever you weren't around or were asleep, Fragile approached me to see how you were holding up under the strain. She wanted to know how often you talked to Lou in the pond, how much everything weighed on your mind, if you ever thought about what happened. She had faith that you would one day come to accept the reality of your situation.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for your sake. Fragile needed you too.
The guilt is tearing her up as well, I imagine. But it's more than... It is still kind of cruel to leave Sam like you did. And let him believe that Lou was there. Still, there wasn't really much choice. Alright. Yep. I won't deny there wasn't much choice in the matter, but still. Alright. Yep. Making good time. So yeah, we're bypassing the mountain route entirely and just going around west. Admittedly, the bikes don't have as much battery longevity as the truck, but I still think this is more worth it. Because at the end of the day, if I need to burn to get away from like a dog bomb, this is definitely the better choice. And there are some conveniences, like this bridge, that make the job more usable, more friendly. But yeah, as far as it goes with Sam, Sam is definitely the kind of guy who can endure just about anything. And has, really. Though, I won't deny, one of my favorite sequences is in the first game, is Sam finally venting about all the bullshit he has to put up with as he's beating the hell out of friggin' Higgs, going over mountains, up rivers, over stupid hills, constantly just going, and you just have to make my job fucking worse. Alright. Well, we're making progress.
Fuck this.
Yeah, 3 kilometers. Yeah. And this is a BT area, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, this will be a BT area. Let's get charged up. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Yep. There it is. Oh, get the rock. Couldn't even see it. Okay. Not bad, folks. There it is. Yep, BTs. And it makes sense that friggin' that Dahlman has been the one been activating the Odra deck. Alright. Yep. God damn it. Alright, fine. Pull me out. Fine. Come on. Take me. Take me. Thank you. Let's just get this over with. Alright, it's just a Squidalkin. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Okay. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Alright. Then... Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. And another blood grenade. Yeah, run away. Sorry, buddies, but I'm the predator here. Where you at? There you are. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Yep. And... Capture grenade. Yep. Nope. And damn it. And that's a void out. Yep. That's because I got greedy. So yeah. This is what happens if you fuck around too much. Patriot. Yep. Yep. So, yep. This is why they only have the capture fights in specific areas. So yeah. I fucked up. Alright. Oh well. I should have just killed it. Okay. Cargo management. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So that's a void out. Entirely my own fault. Should have been more careful. Or rather, as usual, I got greedy and there you go. Yep. So you can imagine having that happen in the middle of a city is a terrifying prospect. But yeah. Well, I got greedy. Alright. And we can pick up some speed. But all things considering, I didn't have any of my real armaments on us. I think we did pretty alright. It's cute that the game recognizes, oh, you just teleported there. Yeah. Made life easier. Alright. Another 2.5 kilometers. No, 2 kilometers. Okay. Cargo lost, heavy machine gun, yeah. So yeah. Yeah. That's embarrassing. I got greedy because I was trying to go for the capture grenade. But then I really haven't been hunting BTs as much as I normally did in the first game, so that's part of it. Alright, starting to cross into the snowy area. Let's see. Alright, we still... yeah. Alright. Depending, I could... nah, it's not worth it. Keep low. It's not really not worth it trying to go up on the snowy part to cut across. Yeah. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, stick lower. I'm not cutting across the mountains. We already agreed to that, so... yeah. Alright. We can keep up to the highlands. That's fine. But yeah. Still, I don't think it's terrible that we... at least there's nobody there to be hurt by a void out. I guess that's basically how I'm soothing my ego over it. Because I am sore at myself for doing that. Alright. We're getting there. Alright. Yep, we're making it. Okay. So, 1.5 kilometers. getting kind of bouncy now. But yeah, doesn't take much to take out one of the captures. Alright. Almost there. One kilometer. Alright, now we're closing in on the snowy area. And we'll be exiting the... Alright, come on. Yeah, so if we can come around here, this will pour us out. Perfect. And there should be a generator, I think, down here. Yeah, over there. Alright. Alright. Okay. Probably make it across. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And up. Can I wheelie? Yep, there we go. And we're on the other side. Perfect. Alright. Sweet. Last bit. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, yep. Nice and easy pop over. Yep. Here we go. Oh. That base, right. Not worried about it. Alright. Yep, come on. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Alright. Oh. Oh, I'm complete. Okay. Can I get up around? Yeah, okay. There's a generator, so pick up some extra. Okay. Alright. I guess it makes sense that Dahlman can sense all the BTs, and he's the one... Alright. Alright. So it should be... Alright.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah. Just need an easy way down.
Almost there.
Yep. Okay. 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 There we go. It's up over here. Alright. There we go.
That's the place, huh?
Yep. Made it. The F7.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Of course. Made it. Ooh, 60%. I bounced way too much.
I'm guessing you're Sam. Condition could be better. I'm sorry. I know you did your best.
Yeah.
I've been looking... Okay.
And putting us online. Alright, that's the distribution center. Yep. And, of course, the quadruple rocket launcher.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Yep.
Well, I really respect what you drawbridge folks have been doing. The situation here was pretty dire. It broke my heart when the Earth opened up and swallowed Cardinal Fort Knott. Ever since that day, the tar currents and... I doubt these anomalies will get any better. But I just hope all the ghost mechs sighted in this region lately won't slow you down. So, to better prepare you for whatever he has, don't hesitate to use it.
Alright. Cardinal Fort Knott got swallowed up.
The ground beneath it became incredible. With the city gone, an alternate route for chiral network expanded. The plan was to extend the network from the Southern Environmental Observatory to Terminal Fort Knott. But I'm confident that the network stabilizer will do what we can to provide.
And
Well, as the name, we developed it here using the rock.
Alright.
Highly effective against ghost mech. I've heard that Higgs has already made his way as so we'll need power. That said, this launcher is absolutely under no circumstances.
Gotcha.
Wanted to, but circumstances often. Regardless of who I work for, I'd like to try and support fragile.
Alright.
Thank you. So you know, we intend to give it everything, and I wish you and...
Alright.
Sam, we're unable to... The conditions are similar to when we observed that Tarful.
This is Neil's doing, Sam. I'm sure we'll find him waiting for you beyond the Tarful. You need to confront him one last time. There's still so much we don't know about what happened 11 years ago. The nature of his relationship with Lucy, the baby that she was carrying at the time, and Blue, who was apparently born back then too. We need to see how all these pieces fit together if we're ever going to find the whole truth. So meet with Nirvana and settle things once and for all.
And I think we'll save that for next time, folks. So, we're going to have a big boss fight and kick the shit out of him for a third time. So, that'll be interesting and a good way to start off next time. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, your god of heresy, sincerity, and lies. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. It'll be definitely a morning stream because I work 12 to 8, so it'll be a morning stream, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning with a big boss fight. Folks, thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.